Well, hi there, it's Train Sim Tuesday, so we're going to play some more Train Sim World 2 tonight. Tonight, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We've done Sand Patch Grade up until now every night. Tonight, we're going to the other side of the U.S., to Peninsula Corridor, a Caltrain route between San Francisco and San Jose, California. There's a little bit of UP freight action on here as well. We're going to start off doing the UP freight stuff, and then you'll probably get to see me run a passenger train, which is going to be really interesting given that I am not very good at running passenger trains. My worst part with running passenger trains is getting them stopped at the platform. I'm not good with basing how far away we are with how much brake I need to use. So this is probably going to get interesting. What do we have here for scenarios? Take charge of southbound service en route to San Jose. The train has reached Millbrae and is ready for departure. Join a service in its final stops into San Jose before taking the train out of service and operating it back to the Central Equipment Maintenance and Operations Facility just north of the station. Dirty Dirt Drive. The operation of removing contaminated material to support the construction of a new stadium continues at a pace. It's just at a pace. It's not at a fast pace. It's not at a slow pace. It's just at a pace. Take charge of the latest train to head south with its special cargo. Maintain local industry by delivering the latest shipment of aggregates to nearby construction supplier. Operate an extra service put in place to support events at Oracle Park. Prepare the train for departure. Get it fueled up and ready for the morning bullet service to San Jose. Attempt to keep this baby bullet service on time while traveling across the Bay Area. Prepare drive a baby bullet service south to San Jose through the sweltering summer heat. Prepare trains throughout the yard at Seamoth in preparation for services later in the day. Hey, Diecast. I did not. I've not looked at Landon's stuff today. I'll have to check that out later. Local passenger service has failed just outside of Santa Clara. You must take the MP-15s out to the failed train and bring it back to Seamoth to be repaired and assessed before it returns to service. You have been tasked with cutting trains of aggregate cars and hauling them to sections of the line that require track maintenance. Let's, you know what, we're going to go to a timetable service to make sure we get a good freight run here to start off. South City switcher, Redwood Junction switcher. Let's do the South City switcher just because it's in the daytime. We'll see how that works out. I think this is at South San Francisco. Hey, Robert. Junior was caught drinking Coke. Mountain Dew is not pleased. Operate the local switcher duties to unload aggregate materials at a local construction business. We have one unit, 118.6 tons, and the train is 18.3 yards. So are we just a light engine at the moment? We are, okay. That's a lot of power. Woo. Okay. Alright, so we need to get this thing set up. Turn all that on. How's that looking? Leader dead. Okay, we're good there. Everything's good in here, it looks like. Run. Single unit. Okay. I don't think I actually have to turn that on. Gauge lights on, step lights on, headlight bright aux. Alright, that should be everything. Oh, I'm going to do the cutout valve too. Okay, so that should be everything, I do believe. Doesn't sound like we're going anywhere, so I'm thinking not. Oh, yes we are, okay. Eric Almirola and William Byron both got extensions. Yeah, I saw that. You be in Illinois on Friday? Twitter overreacted with the Austin situation. Yeah, Twitter's been known to overreact on things like that. That was kind of funny, though. That just because they were out of his merch, did they think he got fired? Is that what it was? I didn't pay too close of attention to it, but isn't that what it was? They were sold out of his merch, so everybody just freaked out and thought they had fired him. Come on, there we go. Okay, we good. Okay, the menu popping up didn't help there. We missed it by just a little bit. People thought Moneyline was DC Solar 2.0. Nice. Okay. Now we're going to construction yard. So we're going to go straight through here. I think I know this job. I'm pretty sure I played this on my Xbox version of TSW 2020. Sure I know what we're doing here. Okay, so we're going to take that down in there. We got the shot right there. Perfect. That's going to be hot. Now the train just needs to get here. We're not even going 5 miles an hour yet. You know what? We're just going to grip it and rip it. Hey, Landon. Yeah, Diecast mentioned your video. I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to watch it after this. Bobby Hillis will drive the 69, and so will Landon and NASCAR Diecast. Boom! Got it! Alright, can we make this... Oh, that, Can we make this work? Maybe? The shadows are gonna not be my friend here. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Can we try to get it, like, off the freeway ramp here? That'd be kind of cool. Maybe. See what this looks like here. Pretend like we're, like, looking out over the edge here. That's kind of cool. The other power in the background there. I like this. Oh, I have a unit on the other end. I didn't even realize that. Are we supposed to be, like, splitting power when we get up here? Is that why I got another unit over there? I feel like that's what we do here. Again, I can't get up there. Oh, we got another unit over here. Okay. Hello. That'll work. Whenever the train gets here 10 minutes from now. Oh, hello. Oh, let's try and get the meat over here. Come on. Boom. Got it. Not quite framed how I would have liked that, but not terrible. Grip it and rip it. NASCAR handed out penalties to the 18 team after failing inspection due to improper ballast. I think it'll be in the 48, Moffitt, Chastain, or Allgaier. Unfortunately, as much as I would like for it to be Allgaier, I don't see that happening at this point. I'm still leaning toward Eric Jones, actually. Almost there. Yep, 800 yards. Well, I'm sure GMS wants Moffitt, but GMS has to realize that they're a Truck Series team, and that if he's got an opportunity to go to Hendrick Motorsports in the Cup Series, they should let him do it. And it's over here. Ooh, we got the big graffiti wall over here. Oh, that's hot. That's really, really hot. Chastain or Jones are the best options for Hendrick at this point. I still think Chastain ends up at Ganassi. I don't see him being in the 48. Moffitt needs time and a full-time quality Xfinity ride. You're right, he probably does. But, as we talked about in the NASCAR ladder video, drivers don't always follow the path that they should going up through the ladder. I mean, he's already been in the Cup Series, so it's not like he's never been to Cup. don't know. I don't think it would be the worst thing for him to skip Xfinity. Should he go to Xfinity? Yes, but I don't think it would be the worst thing. Oh, there we go. That's even better. I like that. That's hot. It'd be nice if I weren't long hood forward, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. And click. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, well, that didn't work out like I thought it would. Okay, so we need to get back in here and actually, like, control this thing now. Moffat should get the 8 car. That's not a bad idea, actually. I like Moffat. Moffat would be depressed in Cup. Why would he be depressed in Cup if he has a good ride? The only reason I see him being depressed in Cup is if he takes a good ride and doesn't perform in it. Now I'm going to check something here when we stop here. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to check something here real quick, because I feel like it should not be this hard to pull like 10 cars here. I've seen this happen in a couple other scenarios I've done. I feel like they've got the brakes on full in this Jeep 38 that's back here on the other end. And I want to double check here. I'm really not even sure why this thing is here, not running. Aha! That would be why it was so hard to pull this train, for no reason. Are we... okay. That's interesting. It's kind of cool. Listen to the air bleed off. Okay, right here is where we're uncoupling. Where's the thing? I should probably, since I just let the air off of the other one, I should probably put the handbrake on. Just to be safe. Probably don't need to, because I don't think that would really affect anything in this game, but we're gonna try to do this correctly. You have money and sponsorship being cut. Moffat doesn't have sponsors and doesn't have a lot of money. But at the same time, if he got a ride, he would... No, I don't want to give up control. I'm right here. It's a little jumpy with the, do you want to give up control? Okay. Oh, so we're just supposed to slowly go across that and unload, I guess. I'm really not sure why the engine is on the other end. That feels a little weird. Not gonna lie. Are we gonna move here? Oh, I left the brakes on. That's why. It wouldn't be a Garth Allen stream if I didn't do something stupid like that. Who remembers back in late 2018 when Twitter exploded with rumors about Decker replacing Moffat at the Tory? I don't remember that, but it's funny how that's been our main topic of conversation as to where she should go is to replace Austin Hill at the Tory now. Go via location. Aggregate unloader. I almost feel like we should do this 4 cars at a time, because I think if I remember when I did this on Xbox, you barely have enough room to get that 5th car on there. And you really got to be watching what you're doing, otherwise you're going to run off the end of the track. Alright, we got 1 car empty. Two cars empty. Three cars. Makes more sense now that she has experience. That's true. It does make a lot more experience now. Or it makes a lot more sense now. The news and silly season news is back. Okay. But we're just going to coast to a stop. This is going to be perfect. Alright. Flip this bad boy around. Oh, because I'm still in notch 1. That's why it won't let me switch. Alright. Now, it's going to take us back into the siding here, isn't it? Yep. Okay. So we're going to shove these back to the other end of the siding. We're going to keep doing this with the rest of these until they're all empty. Is that the only thing we have to do on this? Oh, I still have the brake on. Gotta let the brake off if we want to go somewhere. I feel like the 38 that's on the other end is supposed to replace a caboose. Which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Why would you even need a caboose on this job? Unless you're going to need it to shove back to the yard, but at the same time, why would you need to do that? Because we've got a whole siding here. So once we get all these unloaded and shoved into the siding, we can just run around to the other end. There's literally no need for a caboose on this job. Why do we have this 38 over here for no reason? This makes no sense to me. Got that dovetail logic going on. News, I don't have any ideas. Everybody, ooh. Again, we're just going to coast right into the perfect spot. Okay. do it from up here? I feel like it's going to be really weird trying to get down there. Apparently I cannot. I feel like it's going to get all glitchy down here. Oh, I don't even have to go over there. Okay. Okay, so we've got, what, 3 times we're going to have to do this? Because we've got, I think, 14 cars total here. Plus the caboose. There'll do 507. And why not? We'll go down and actually throw the switch ourselves. Make this a little more realistic. Watch your step. Again, Garth, release the brakes. You'd think eventually I would remember that. If Zane Smith wins the championship, do you think he moves up to Xfinity or stays in trucks? If Zane Smith wins the championship, I think it's almost assured he goes to Xfinity next year with Junior Motorsports. Probably in the 8. He's already been in the 8. So maybe a full season in the 8 now. Smith wins the truck championship. He'll go to the 8 Xfinity. Boom! Oh, we... wait a minute, hang on. I know what we just did. We just bounced off the car for no reason. Well, it wasn't for no reason. I forget that this is a thing. We actually have to unlock the coupler and then do it. There's quite the level of realism here that I'm honestly not expecting. That, like, I didn't expect to have to do that. I always forget that is a thing. Like how we just bounced off the car. Didn't couple, just bounced off of it. There we go. Now we got it. Now, I do have to let off that handbrake, though. I can't forget that I actually put the handbrake on this car. Back here and uncouple from this car. The handbrake must be on the other side. Yep. Okay. Will drive for DGM in the 90. Hemrick just keeps going lower and lower. Why don't you let me sit in the seat? There we go. Whoa, hello. Where'd you come from? Okay, bye little butthead twitchers. I like you. I don't know why you're here, but you're cool. I do remember Chris Fontaine. Hemrick could switch manufacturers maybe and get another quality ride somewhere else. I think that's the only way he gets a quality ride after this year, because I don't think he stays at Junior Motorsports. He's had results, just not good enough results. I mean, he's consistently top 5, top 10 when he doesn't get wrecked, but he can't seem to win a race. Hey, wrestling. You know a parody account called Chris Fontaine? Yeah, I think I have seen that account. Beautiful. Genuinely surprised if Biffle doesn't win at Darlington. Oh, you don't think Trevor Bain's going to give him a run for his money? Raise your hand if you can name off the top 10 worst current drivers. Are we talking a personal top 10 worst current drivers, or are we talking Kamikaze's list? Boom. Okay. Go back out here and uncouple. I wish you could reach that from up here. because he sucks. No, Nice is definitely not it this year. I'm surprised he has as many subscribers as he does, if we're being honest. Smithley. I wouldn't put a net on the top 10 worst. He's definitely improved over the last couple of years, and I think it may be more of a crew chief situation than it is him actually not being good. Oh, gotta get it woed down. Gotta get it woed down. Gotta get it woed down. Woe it down. Woe it down. Woe it down. Okay. Actually, we gotta stop before, don't we? I forgot because we gotta open up this stupid coupler. There we go. And we've got to let the handbrake off. Not a bad pick, actually. He's had multiple years. And great equipment in all 3 series and has no wins to show for it. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Hemrick's probably somewhere around there. I don't know if I'd necessarily put him top 10, but he's probably around in there. I really don't know what we're supposed to do with this engine, because it's going to end up in the middle now. Honestly, I probably should have left it back at the yard. I don't know if it would have let me or not. It just seems really weird. It's literally just going to end up in the middle of the train going back. Swiftly, the time he took out Briscoe and Bell was one of the most idiotic moves I've ever seen, and he's bad even by Rick Ware racing standards. When did he take out Briscoe and Bell? I don't remember that. Oh, we're going too fast. It didn't even unload the first 2. Oh, it unloaded the second one. Okay, so we still need to get the other one unloaded. Now we gotta get this thing stopped. Stop, 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 stop! I think we just derailed. Shit. Well, we got that one mostly done. We'll call that good. Who wants to see me run a passenger train now and miss all the fucking stations, because I don't know how to run a passenger train. Okay, I want to run the Baby Bullet. Let's do we have any shorter? I don't want to run the whole route if I don't have to. Apparently not. Okay, let's go. Let's go with the 310, departing at 0634. Kansas 2019 fall race. Yeah, I don't remember that at all. Mike Harmon. Oh. Southbound Baby Bullet service from San Francisco to San Jose. Okay, so I gotta remember. I need the rear headlights. Oh, there we go. Let's put the reading light on. Let's see. We need that on. That. Sure, we'll put the front marker lights on. Why not? Brake cutout. Wait until 06:35:30. Okay. I don't think I necessarily need any of this. That's the wipers. Okay. So then we need cutout to passenger. Stick the reverser in. Let off the brake. Oh, hello. We got somebody already coming in. I think that's it. I think we should be good to go. Lock the doors. We're gonna roll? We are rolling. Look at that! This is why I like the Baby Bullet. It's not that hard to figure out. The problem is going to be remembering where to go to stop for stations. Alright, so we're currently at 10, so I can't throttle it out too much. We gotta get through all this before we can get up to 25. Tate Fogelman. Huh. When did Sheldon Creed run any races for Youngs? I don't remember that. The only truck race I remember Sheldon running before going full-time with GMS was he ran Eldora in 2018, I think it was, for MDM. That's the only time I remember him in a truck race, not in GMS equipment. Okay, we're up to 25. But we are a mile from 22nd Street. Ooh, Gus Dean. Has Gus even run a truck race this year? Well, he ran Daytona, didn't he? I think that's the only one. He's run a couple of ARCA races. The horn is so quiet in the cab. Alright, I need to start thinking about slowing down. 22nd Street's going to be right here around the corner. We'll get another inbound. Howdy! Right here on the other side of the tunnel, I'm guessing. I've never run this part of this route. The only thing I ever did on this route on Xbox in TSW 2020 was the freight stuff. This is the first time I've ever run the Baby Bullet outside of I did the tutorial before I started this just so I knew the basic controls. So this should be interesting. At least we can grip it and rip it when we get out of here. It's not wanting to stop. Come on. You can get it a little further. It's not bad though. It's a lot better than I expected it to be. Probably should be good with just initial reduction to sit here. True dollar. Jesse Caution Clock. Iwuji. Alright, lock the doors and let's go. Now we can grip it and rip it. Let's go. Maybe. Why are we not rolling? I locked the doors. We're rolling backward. What happened? What the hell is happening? There we go. That was so weird. I had it notched out in 8 and it just didn't do anything. Alright, we got 12 minutes to get to Millbrae in 11 miles. I think we can handle that. Hey, that's the terminology. I didn't make it up. I just use it. No, it would tell me if I had to wait. Because it said I had to wait before leaving San Francisco until like 6:30, 5:30, I think it was. And even if it did say I had to wait, it wouldn't force me. I don't think. I think it would still let me go. I would just be early leaving the station. Hey, we got a UP job down here. Hi! Oh, into the tunnel. Oh, I think we're definitely going to make it to Millbury with time to spare. It's going to drop to 65 here in less than a mile. Yeah, right here on the other side of the tunnel. Ooh, that's a cool searchlight. Too bad you couldn't really shoot it, because it's literally right on a bridge. Oh, the worst driver in NASCAR is terrible. Her second worst is Ryan Preece. I don't know about that. Oh, don't be like that. Don't put Natalie at number 1. There's random UP train just littered around here for no reason. I don't know that that's being objective. I mean, if we're being objective, maybe she's in the top 10. But I don't even think she's in the top 10 if we're being objective. Definitely not number 1. He's not outperforming her by that much, though. Most of the time, she's right there with him. Not all the time, but a lot of the time she is. She's made improvements this year over last year. In, let's be honest, Nice equipment that's not as good as it was last year, or at least doesn't look as good as it did last year with Chastain in it. And I believe we did the math a couple weeks ago, and she actually performs slightly better in Venturini equipment than what Drew Dollar has done, if you take away his fluke win at Talladega. Oh, do they not have a GMS alliance this year? I thought they still did. And no, she wasn't great for DGR Crosley last year, but DGR Crosley equipment's not that great in trucks either. Sure, she probably could have done better with it, but not. I don't think she would have been as competitive as people thought she would have if she had been performing at the top of her game in that stuff. What is happening up here with the graphics? Look at this! Oh, now it came into view. What the fuck was that? No, they really weren't that great last year, if we're being honest. Outside of Ankrum's win, they were just so-so for the most part. He wasn't going to make the playoffs if he didn't pick up that win at Kentucky. Kyle Benjamin and Zane Smith say hello? Like, they actually say hello? Oh, hello. Where does that go? Huh. Okay. Oh. What the hell is that? Huh. Alright. Favorites: Steve Burrito, Cindric, Busher, Briscoe, Tanner Gray, Corey Roper, John Hunt Nemechek, Galding, Austin Hill, and Reddick. Okay. Down to a mile. I'm gonna start figuring out how we're gonna get stopped here. Actually doing pretty good time-wise. As long as I get stopped here. We're gonna need more brake than that. I'm just gonna go full service. We got time to kill. So if I overshoot it and get stopped too soon, it's not a huge deal. But I don't think we're going to. At least not by too much here. Yeah, I think we are actually. We got like a minute and a half to play with here. Yeah, we break too soon. We're right here at the platform though, so it's not a huge deal. Beautiful. And we still had like 25 seconds to play with. Beautiful. Busher was the last Xfinity champion based on full season points. Was he? I guess that would be right. Wait until 6:55:30. Okay. Oh, I think I have to wait until the doors are actually closed. Otherwise, it just won't accept the fact that I'm hitting the throttle. I think that's what it is. Yeah, Busher's kind of been hung out to dry in terms of equipment. Redwood City at 7:10, and we have about 13 minutes to make that for 11 miles. So yeah, we're probably gonna be a little early to Redwood City too. Hey, I'm okay with that. Build a little bit of padding in here. I'm all about that. Forgot Jesse Little. He's doing a lot with great equipment. I'd like to see what he could do with better equipment. I'm not ready to necessarily say he could do a lot with it, but I'm not ready to say he couldn't do anything with better equipment either. I just want to see what he could do with better equipment. I really wish the shadows would pop in further away. It just looks weird. I'm really disappointed. I'm looking over at the stream right now. It kind of fixed itself now. It's a lot smoother now than it was a second ago. how it just gets real stuttery and looks like the frames are terrible when what I'm watching right now is very crisp and clear and very few frame issues to speak of this entire time. But if I look over at the stream, half the time it just gets real choppy. And that is Xfinity doing Xfinity things. You would think when I pay for 300 megs, 300 megs? I think it's 300 megs. You would think it would be better than this, but it's not. Oh, we're speeding a little. Least favorites: Kyle, Truex, Hamlin, Logano, Harvick, Chastain, Allgaier, Gregson, Bubba, Priest. Kyle, Truex, Hamlin, Bubba, Gregson, Logano, and Allgaier. It's attitude issues. When has Allgaier had an attitude? Allgaier is one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Mainly this year when he got pissed off at Allgaier and conveniently forgot his altercation with Chastain at a road course last year. Plus he just gives me bad vibes in general. Who gives you bad vibes? You talking about Chastain? Kind of like Crafton and Sauter, who I should have included. Sauter I can understand. Crafton seems like a nice guy. Never actually met him, but he seems like a nice guy. Oh, we're coming up on an approach. Are we catching up to a train? Why do I feel like this is gonna be an issue? Okay, we have an approach there. Approach there. Stop there. Stop there. Oh. We are following somebody who's apparently not making as good a time as we are. Great. That's just wonderful. So much for being on time. Oh, Allgaier. Started to dislike Bubble was his moment at Dover. Because when he complained about Buescher using the clean bump and run to win. Oh, okay. I'm hoping after we stop at Redwood City, these signals shouldn't be an issue. Across as an entitled brat. Yeah, I could see that. Also because their fans will do anything to defend them. I didn't know Priest had all that many fans. I mean, he hasn't won a race. I could see where the argument would come that he is underperforming. Ooh. Well, we're not going to quite make it to Redwood City without a red, apparently. Oh, that one is really close. Way closer than it should be. Shit. It's right there. We're going to throw it no urgency. Oh, because this fucker is up here stopped at this station. I guess that's why we've got so much time built in here. Put me around this guy. Cross me over somewhere and get me around this guy. There's no reason I should have to follow him. It's not my fault he can't make near as good a time as I do. It looks like he's moving. Maybe. I don't think he's moving yet. He's the only colleague driver not to win. I expected Dinger to outperform him with more experience, but Haley having more wins is not something I expected. Plate races or not. Yeah, that's true. Now he's moving. Good. Give me a light. Okay, we're already rolling forward, so we're good whenever the light comes. And we've only got 2.6 miles to go till we get to Redwood City. There it is. Now, hopefully he gets to rolling so it's not that big of an issue. Is there another station he's going to have to stop at up here somewhere before we get to Redwood City? Or is he going to... We're probably going to have to wait on him at Redwood City, too. Yeah, it looks like that's the next station. So he's probably going to stop there, and we're going to have to wait on him there, too. Chastain's still a decent driver, but one guy on Racing Reference actually called Chastain the next Jimmy Johnson. Yeah, I don't know about that. Personally, and I know this is a controversial opinion, in looking at the numbers and the era that he raced in, so I don't think Chastain's quite to that level. Welcome back, Diecast. Where Chastain get Ganassi and knees can't go unnoticed. Oh, I don't think we're gonna have a light here. I don't think we're gonna have a light. Yeah, this might be the last signal before Redwood City. I think we're gonna blow through this. Everything on just to make sure we get stopped. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, baby, come on. You can do it. Sit down on them. There we go. We got her. It took a lot, but we got it stopped. So we can take the dynamics off. We can take the loco brake off. We can take her out of emergency. Probably should let the brake pressure build up too. increase with JGR was pretty good, though. Okay, so he's rolling. There we go. Let's go. If we make it in on time, it's going to be just barely. Because we got a minute and a half to get up here. I don't like the fact that we're going to end up having to follow this guy now the whole way. Oh, baby. We're going to be like 5 seconds late. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're like 10 seconds late. Got a lot of people let on here. Okay, he's gotten a little ways ahead of us. Alright, let's go to Menlo Park. With that being only 3.4 miles away, we may not have to deal with him. Is that the next platform? I think so. Oh, he didn't even stop at Menlo. Perfect. I don't think we'll have to deal with him again, at least not for a while. Yeah, but is that more the car that he's in, or is that him? Like, if you put him in a Hendrick car, would he win races? That's the question you gotta ask yourself, because that front row equipment is terrible. And he runs right there with John Hunter most of the time, so it's not like he's performing worse than what his teammates are. Got another inbound. Ooh, this one's got another baby bullet. Look at that. We're like a solid minute early to this one. Beautiful. Right on the dot. That's what I call perfect. Your all-time least favorite is Tony Stewart? Oof. Wait until 7:16:30, so we gotta wait another 30 seconds. Welcome to being a Cindric fan. Wrestling, were you one of the people freaking out on Twitter last night? Rip it, rip it! Let's go to Palo Alto! Your least favorite of all time is Ray Cicerelli? You didn't see the whole thing on Twitter where everybody was freaking out because all the Cindric merchandise was sold out, so they thought Penske had fired him? I don't have least favorites. Or at least I can't publicly say who my least favorites are. I can tell you my all-time favorite. The least favorites, we're not going to get into that. See, now if it was Herbst, I definitely couldn't say that. Since I've worked with him and I know him. So if it was Herbst, and I'm not saying that it is, and I'm not saying it isn't, I couldn't say it if it was. Perfect. You can make whatever inferences you want from that. Another inbound. Alright, let's go to Mountain View. I'm actually enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. This is the first legit passenger train I've run on here outside of doing tutorials. I've never done passenger stuff on here before. It's been all freight. Makes me think I've been wrong to shun the non-North American stuff. Maybe I should start working with that stuff. Those platforms are very close to each other. That was like not even a half mile. Now that we're going some distance between platforms again, I wonder if we're going to catch up to that guy in front of us again. RobertVandermeer.exe has stopped working. There he is. These new pay-to-play drivers? You mean pretty much all of them at this point? Oh, hello! Yeah, there's a lot of drivers that get way more hate than what they deserve. Yeah, I think we killed the speed a little too much. Still got over a minute to play with here, though, and we're already at the platform. Might have to give it a notch here. Right there. Perfect. Okay, we can stop selling ice cream now. Jimmy Johnson.exe has stopped working. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not roll backward. We don't need to be doing that. You were the last one that did an EXE joke, Diecast. That was the point. For it to be annoying. "10 miles to San Jose Diridon," and I believe that's the it, because that's the end of the line. I don't think it's going to have us take it back to Seamoth. So we got one more stop to make. I think that should be the last one, right? Yeah, it's not going to make us do anything after that. Oh boy, driven 36 miles. That's an oddly specific number. Is it because I'm running the MP36? Is that where that comes from? Again, though, seems like a very odd, specific number. San Jose. Yeah, I bet they got a few of those in San Jose. One win can change your whole career. Just ask Kyle Larson, 2016. That's true. I have to change my opinion on drivers because I don't want to offend anyone. Why? It's your opinion. If they get offended, that's their fault. We should probably slow down a little. We're speeding by about 10 miles an hour. Well, after that, we're definitely going to make San Jose on time. Downhill ascent didn't last very long. NASCAR fans are just ridiculous. You say something about a driver and they get offended, especially Chase fans. Yeah. I don't think Landon's here right now. I haven't seen Landon say anything for a while. Welcome to San Jose. I don't think this is quite San Jose yet. I don't know what platform this is, but I don't think we're quite into San Jose just yet. Oh, now I gotta go down to 20. Oof. I mean, I guess that makes sense. We're going around Seamoth. Take in the sights and sounds of Seamoth. Chase is a driver, but Chase fans think Chase is the greatest driver of all time. A lot of people would have more respect for Chase, but his fan base ruins it. Chase is a solid driver. He jumped the cup too quick and really did nothing for 3.5 years from 2015 to 2018. Watkins and Lynn, but I respect him. We're almost there. Nope, San Jose's here at another 500 yards. It's past the maintenance facility. There's a very tiny platform that we passed on the other side of the maintenance facility, but that's not the... This is the main San Jose station. Oh, I didn't realize we went down to 10. Oops. Will do it. I already did unlock the doors. It wants me to unlock the doors. They're already... Oh, I unlocked the wrong side. We've done the right side this whole trip. I wasn't ready for unlocking the left side. I don't know. Would he have stayed with JGR, though? And that should do it. Whenever it decides to unfreeze. Any day now. Come on. You know you want to. Yeah, I know you want to. Yeah, he's got the 76 Earnhardt Senior scheme. Really? Come on. Well, I got it to work a little bit. Achievement unlocked. Let's go to San Francisco. We went to San Jose, though. We came from San Francisco. Eventually this will go. Oh, it does this at the end of runs. They need to optimize this a little better, because every time you get to the end of a run, it freezes. It usually doesn't do it this long, though. Byron would have been in the 19 with Jones in the 20 and rotational drivers in the 18. Yeah, I could see that. Eventually, this will work. Hypothetically. Well, and the real issue here is, since it forces me to go full screen and won't let me go windowed, I can't even end the stream until, like, it freezes. Unless I Control-Alt-Delete it. Maybe. Ah, there we go. Give me a gold for all that weight. Yeah! We got the gold, bitch. Okay. Now. Stop accuracy. Ooh, look at that Milbray stop accuracy. 0.366 yards. That's pretty damn good. Do actual... We got the Milbury a minute early. We got the Menlo Park a minute early. We got the San Jose 2 minutes early. Everything else was on time. We killed it. Okay. So I do believe, if it ever lets me go back to the main menu, any day now. Maybe. Where next? Main menu would be nice if you didn't freeze. I really need to find a workaround to make this somehow go windowed. It has the option to go windowed, but it just won't. When I set it in windowed, it's still full screen. And if it's set in windowed and full screen, it won't stream. It's just a black screen. So I have to leave it in full screen to stream it. Unless there's some way to fix that, which I'm not aware of. So who knows? If we can't get it to unfreeze, let's do a diecast review. Okay. Well, it finally unfroze. Now it's just loading through the loading screen. But all you've got is me in the little tiny box there. You're not going to be able to really see anything. There we go. Alright. So that is going to do it for tonight. So thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, there will not be an RNN stream tomorrow for NASCAR Heat 5. I had something come up tomorrow and I won't be able to do it. But because of that, next week's Wednesday NASCAR Heat 5 stream on RNN will be 4 hours. It will be double the time. We're going to get a lot of NASCAR Heat 5 in next week to make up for that. So definitely catch that next week. We'll be back on here on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern to, I believe, finish off SpongeBob. I believe that should be the last stream for SpongeBob. So come hang out for that, and we'll see you. Can you upload a diecast review on RNN? Maybe. Can't make any promises, but maybe. We'll see what we can do with that. So thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. Really appreciate it, and we will see you on Thursday. Peace.